Hi, and welcome back to the Guitar RX channel for part number 4 of restoring a completely destroyed Telecaster I called the Disaster Caster. Last video we left you, we had it all painted, all buffed out and beautiful as you can see, and ready to go. This video we're going to start doing assembly. So the first thing I'm going to do is assemble everything to the body. And I'm going to start with the P90 pickup, and I'm going to put the P90 in the neck position. I pre-drilled these 2 holes because I just wanted to make sure it was right. And we're going to put this foam underneath it. First off though, I got to feed the wire, which I almost forgot. So let me feed that wire through. Just like that. And we'll get that through like so. Put that in. Alright, and we're going to drop this pickup in a second and start getting it bolted down. Okay. I got the screws for the pickup, which I put wax on, birthday candle wax, so we wouldn't give any stress putting it in. They'll go in nice and easy. So, that being said, let's get this started. And there we go. And let's get the other one going. Yeah, these are old screws, but these are all I had. I'm going to replace these later on. I just have to order more screws for base pickups or P90s. I will replace these screws down the road. But right now, just for getting this baby together, they're going to work just fine. Okay, we got the P90 installed. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to install my Pickguard, which installs over the P90. So I'm just going to set that like that. And give me a moment. I'm going to get some Pickguard screws, and we're going to screw them in. Hold on, before I do that, though, I cleaned up all the screws after paint, so all the screw holes are now opened up and ready to go. Unfortunately, we got a few little chips when we fit the neck in, but we'll take care of that later. We're going to touch it up with some leftover paint, but right now we're just going to get the bulk of this thing assembled. So I'll be back as soon as I get some Pickguard screws. Okay, I got my Pickguard screws. I put a little wax on each one, and I always stress putting wax on. I mean, I'm telling you, it helps the screw glide in. It relieves some of the bite into the fresh paint, so you won't get as many chips and stuff. I've seen a lot of guys not do this, and you know what? Whenever you're putting in screws, especially fresh screws, always put a little wax on them. It lubricates the screw, and look at that. It just slides in so simple. Anyways, I'm gonna finish up with these screws. As you can see, they look nice. We'll get them all the way down. There we go. I'm going to finish up putting these screws in, then we're going to come back, and when we come back, we're going to start mounting the bridge and the pickup in the bridge to mount it. We'll be right back. Okay, as you can see, our Pickguard is all down now. All the screws are put in. Our next step is the bridge. I mounted the pickup in the bridge assembly, or in the bridge plate. Anyways, let me show you this pickup real quick. This is a vintage pickup, probably late 70s, flat poles. Late 70s, maybe early 80s, but yeah, this is a really nice old pickup, and it's going to make this thing sound a little bit cool because it gives it a little vintage vibe. And I heard the pickup before in another guitar, and I know it sounds nice. So, that being said, next step is we're going to get this bridge mounted in the guitar. So, I'm going to pull these pickup wires through. Nice and evenly. Okay. Oh yeah, and I got this bridge ground, and basically, if you want to move in on that, the bridge ground I'm going to keep here. I'm going to put it in one of the bridge screw holes, and basically when I tighten it down, it's going to tighten tight against the bridge and make good contact, so we'll have good ground for the bridge. So that being said, let me pull this through the rest of the way. Okay, and make sure that stays, and we're going to set our screws in. Let me get the bridge screws. Okay, we're back. I got our bridge screws, and I put some wax, as always, on the bridge screws. And we're going to start out first over here, and we're going to carefully put this in to get it all the way snug down. We're using a number 2 screwdriver for these, by the way. That's what the head size is. So, okay, that's one. Loosen this up a little bit. it line up real nice. Comes screw number 2, which has the bridge ground going through the hole, which we're going to actually press in under the bridge, so we'll have a nice ground. Okay, there we go with that. Now we're going to go this guy over here. And once I get them all in, I'll tighten them all down. All over. Okay, our next step, we're putting in the ferrules. I have 2 ferrules installed already, and basically I had to clean out the paint that was left in the ferrule holes. So what I did is took a 5/16 drill bit, put it in my drill. I already did this, but I'm just going to show you. Just kind of drop it on there and drill backwards. Do not drill forward. And when you do that, it'll clean basically everything out. So once again, I put wax, like I do on everything, on the ferrule to help it drive in easier. So let's get started. I'll put that in place, give it a little push to start it, and taking the nylon end of a fretting hammer and basically, tapping it in. Just like that. Okay, now that's set down. And I'm going to do the same with all the rest of them. I'll do one more for you. Just waxing the teeth of the ferrule. Just like that. Sorry about that. And we're going to push it in just enough to start it a little bit. And just tap it home. Being careful not to hit the body. But there you go. I'm going to do the rest of these off camera. And we'll get right back with the next step. Okay, this is going to wrap it up for today. We got the neck installed. As you can see, this is the same neck on one of our other videos that we installed these tuners into. And there's another video up of how we did that. And basically now the neck is in. And there's another one of our custom plates that we had ordered. The ferrules are all in. And she is starting to look like a telecaster. Yes, indeed. Well, that's going to wrap it up for number 4. Please smash the subscribe button and give the video a like. And pass it on to your friends. Our next video is going to be wiring. And we're going to wire this. We're going to put the nut in. And we're going to get a demo for this thing. And it's going to kick total ass. Anyways, till next time, thank you very much. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. God bless.